So I made a video at the weekend while I was exercising. I went out for a walk, and my first statement was depression is real. I said depression is real. Yes. My intention was to carry on talking about why I made that statement, but because I ended up prayer walking throughout that video, I didn't continue on my reasons why I made the statement. So I thought to make a new video, a different video explaining why. Okay, so if you'd like to see where I made that statement, click on go through my Facebook page, and you will see the video where I was exercising and I made that statement, and you will see everything else that went on in that video. However, today's video, I'm talking about depression, mental health. All right, the importance of looking after your health as individuals, whether you are male or female. It's important, young or old. It's very important. Now, in explaining this topic, I'm going to be highlighting a story, something that happened last week in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, now there's this business woman. All right, I think she's a cosmetologist. She has a big business, very massive business. She's a well-known woman in Nigeria, and she recently got married. You can see the picture of her wedding on the screen. All right, and you can see her with her husband on the screen as well. So while I'm explaining this story, I will put pictures of the couple and the things that happened in their relationship. It's important. I thought to myself, there are so many stories online, but I don't highlight each one. I take my time to think about the ones to bring up on my page, the ones to talk about. As you know, I am a relationship and marriage coach. All right. So if you have any needs, any counseling, anything you would like me to help you with, please send me a DM, a direct message, or just book a free 30 minutes consultation, and I'll be happy to speak with you. Let's go back to this story. This high society lady, well-known woman in Lagos, Nigeria, is called Farida. Now, she is divorced, a single woman, a single mother with, I think, 3 or 4 children. She met this man, and after a while in a relationship, they both decided to get married. Apparently, a lot of money was spent on the wedding. Some have said the wedding cost over 100 million naira. You can go ahead and convert that into your own currency to see how much that comes to. In your currency, it may not be as much, but however, 100 million naira is a lot of money to spend on anything, especially with the current economic situation going on. So she spent over 100 million naira on the wedding, and apart from that, she established the man, bought him a beautiful car and all of that. Now, this marriage only lasted for 3 months. After 3 months, it was discovered that the man packed his things out of the marital home and went back to his ex-girlfriend. I think before he packed his things out, this woman called Farida pleaded with him to stay with her, but he didn't listen. He left her and went away. Now, what happened? As a result of this experience, the woman decided to end it all because she had had enough. She came to the point where she felt her beautiful children were not even enough reasons to stay. She wanted to end it all. As you can see on the picture on the screen, you can see here where she's been held back. She wanted to jump over. There's a bridge called Third Mainland Bridge in Lagos, Nigeria. She wanted to end it by jumping over that bridge. Fortunately, there were people around who stopped her. They were quick enough to stop her from taking that action. All right? And now she is with us today, which is good, which is very good news that she's still around for her beautiful children, and the children will have the chance to be with their mom for many years to come by the grace of God, and she will have the joy of seeing them grow up, which is beautiful, which is really nice. And I'm happy that there were people there to stop her on that fateful day. Now, my message here that I would like to really pick out of this is this. There are so many single moms out there. It is not easy to be a single mom. Nobody prays to be a single mother. Nobody gets into marriage to say, one day I'm going to leave this man and become a single mother. Unfortunately, things happen, life happens, and some end up going their separate ways. Now, as a single mother, it's not easy. Well done for what you do, all you've been doing, and all you will continue to do. As a single mom, you have needs, no doubt. You have needs. You want these needs met and all of that. You want companionship. However, it's important to be very careful. Be mindful of the type of people you allow around yourself and your children. Okay? Take your time. Don't rush into a relationship. Don't rush into introducing your children to anyone, whether you are male or female. It's very important. Okay? Because the people you allow into your space matter. Don't just take your time before you decide to commit. All right? Because doing your homework matters. Do your research on the person. I'm not saying this lady, the lady in question, did not conduct her research. Nobody knows how long the relationship, the courtship went on for before they decided to get married. However, it's important for others to learn from this situation, from this story. All right? Be careful. Do your homework. Above all, focus on your children. When the time is right for you to meet someone else, you will. The right person. Focus on bringing up your children. It's very important. And if for any reason things don't work out with the person, the one you've chosen, ending it is not the solution. It's not the way out of it. Remember, there are children looking up to you. If you decide to end it, what happens then? Excuse me. Who is going to look after them like you? That's why I said depression is real. Obviously, for this lady to have come to that state, to that point, the state of mind where she feels that's it, that's the only way out. Her emotions have really taken a deep knock. Mentally, she had gotten to the point where she felt there's no way, there's no other solution. Depression set in, and that can make people take steps or actions that ordinarily they wouldn't take. So if you find that you are becoming sad, you are getting depressed, and you cannot shift it by being busy or being active or being doing other things, it is time to get yourself checked. Look, find whatever you need to do. Look for an expert, somebody you know works in that area that can help you, somebody you can talk to before it makes you take steps or decisions that ordinarily you wouldn't even think about. You see? Because some people think, oh, I'm just sad. It's just sadness. It will stop. It will go. If it doesn't end, if you find that you are sad for prolonged periods of time, it is time for you to speak to an expert. Talk to someone who can help you. Depression is real. Don't joke with it. It is real. Now, having spoken to the single moms, yeah, if you are watching this, whether you are single or not, please pick out lessons from it and apply it to yourself, okay? Because anybody can experience depression, not only single parents, all right? So if you find that you're getting sad and you can't shift it, talk to someone, all right? Now, men, this man in particular, obviously he said he didn't love her. He went back to his ex-girlfriend. My question is, why commit to this marriage? Obviously, the woman had a lot of money. If you're not ready to settle with someone, don't get into the relationship because of their money. Their money is not going to change the way you feel about them. He obviously didn't love her. He went because of her money and all of that. That's not enough. That's not good enough. If you are not ready to commit with anyone, please remain single. Men, you know you want to joke with emotions of somebody. That's not good. Remember, some of you have sisters. If you don't have sisters, you have relatives, okay, that are women. Would you be happy if they are treated the way you are thinking about treating another woman, another person's child? Would you be happy to fast? And some of you have been married before, you have children. Imagine your daughter, getting older and being treated this way. Would you be happy? You wouldn't. So something you wouldn't take for your excuse me, relatives, for anyone don't dish it out. All right? Don't dish it out to other women. Don't take people's emotions for granted. Obviously, the woman loved you. Why treat her this way? She wanted to be in that relationship with you so that you can be a father figure to her children. That's what a lot of single parents want. Somebody who can come into the home and be that mother figure. If it's a man now, they want you to take care of their children like your own. And if it's a woman, they want you to take care of their children like your own as well. Treat them like your children and be that father figure. Now, when you see someone with a child or children and you cannot handle it, please remain single. Don't get into that relationship. Don't commit and then break their hearts because you can no longer go ahead. It's very important. And this applies to all men. If you cannot commit to a relationship, you find there are things you don't like about this person, it's better to end that relationship than get married to them and then say, look, I never liked you in the first place. I'm not sure why I came into this. Please, it's very important. Look at what happened to this woman, and she almost went the other way, if not for the help of bystanders, people around the bridge. You see, it's very important. Now, general statement I'm going to make here is we are all sinners. Nobody is perfect. Okay, nobody is perfect. I know we make sometimes we take decisions, we do things that excuse me, we ordinarily maybe we think that we can cope with, and after a while we decide that, oh, this is something I cannot cope with. We are not perfect. Okay, nobody is perfect. And if you get to that point, it's always important to have a one-to-one, heart-to-heart discussion. Okay, most times this is rare to see this happening, but have a heart-to-heart discussion, and maybe there are compromises that can be made along the way. Okay, and I want you to understand that above all this, no human being is worth dying for. No human being is honestly, it's not worth it saying, I'm going to end it all. No human being is worth it. And remember, you have a Father, a God who is looking after you. You have been made in his image. Yeah, you are his, and he says his thoughts for you are of good and not of evil. And he has a hope, he has a future, he has a plan for you. All we have to do is connect to him to find out what that plan, what that purpose for us is. Every one of us, we all have a purpose on earth. That's why you are here. So that lady, her purpose hasn't finished. That's why she was stopped that day. She was prevented. There's so much more for her to do. So much more. Okay? And remember, you have a father that says he will never leave you. He will never forsake you. So if he says he will never leave you or forsake you, and if he says also that he knows your name, he knows you even before you were born, even before you were in your mother's womb, he knew you. Okay? He knows you now, and before you were born, he knew you. What does that tell you? It shows you how important you are. You are very important. For God to know you, your name. How many people are in this world? But he knows your name. He knows and sees everything you are going through. So, if the one who made the heavens and the earth knows you by name, why would you attach so much importance to what anyone else is doing or thinking about you? They didn't make you. They never created you. So sometimes we need to put things in perspective, and if you can't on your own, that's why I said it's important to speak to an expert. Find someone who will help you see things another way, because sometimes you are so down, you are so low, you can't even think straight. Find someone to speak to. Okay, so I wanted to use this lady's story to bring out some excuse me, you have pardon me today, my throat, I need to get some warm water. So yeah, I wanted to use that story to bring out a few lessons, and I hope we've been able to take one or two things out of my message today. My name is Glory Olamide, your relationship and marriage coach. If you would like me to coach you one-to-one, contact me and I'll be happy to do so. I offer counseling services, all right, and I talk about relationship and marriages, and I help bring couples together, and I also have sessions for individuals. Maybe you're unsure of what to do, you're not sure about the next steps to take and things like that. I can help you find a way. We're going to make a plan and find another way for you to arrive at that place you so desire to get to. So thanks. Remember you to like, comment, and share. To like come your way again. Take care and bye for now. Bye.